Oh, yes. Hello? Technical difficulties.
Oh my gosh.
That's all right. It's all good.
We may have sound now.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
The sound? Does it sound good?
Yep,
All right. Let me straighten your tie a little bit there.
There's a lot of delay, so just...
All right. It is what it is. Well, I'm GB Austin.
Yep. I'm Eduardo Guthrie, and through technical difficulties, heat waves, extra time going by, we're here. We're here for you. And
Yeah, we made it.
it's been a little bit longer in between our live streams than we used to do.
Right.
So I figure that means more news, more things to get caught up on.
Yeah, I think that makes it more exciting. There's a lot of stuff to get caught up on. We've got upcoming events. We've got Troutdale Art Walk. There's new updates on books. I don't know if we mentioned how the coloring contest turned out and how that worked out. Was there anything else I missed? Oh, stuff that we did recently, like last Thursday.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, book updates. Kids Corner, too. You know, we've got some Kids Corner going on. Can't stop doing fun stuff with kids, and it's like, hey, might as well record that. So
I think that's one of the reasons God made kids. Is having fun.
Honestly, who would even go and do fun stuff if you didn't have kids? I would never visit the pumpkin patch again if not for kids. Yeah. But speaking of kids, didn't you have something you wanted to say?
Well, yeah, I had a puzzle. I was wondering whether you know the answer.
Okay.
Okay? This is the question, and this is also for all dads out there.
I'll put every fatherly brain cell I can into it.
The question is, why do cows have hoofs?
Why do cows have hooves?
Yes, why do cows have hoofs?
I don't know. Why do cows have hooves?
Lige, our producer, do you know why cows have hoofs?
I don't. I'm at a loss.
Okay.
I'm at a loss here.
Well, I googled the answer, and it's because they lack toes.
Oh, right. So do bulls have hooves then? Oh, that's pretty good.
All right.
Yeah.
But if you can beat that, if you've got a dad joke to top that one, what should they do?
Yeah, go ahead and leave that in the comments. You know what? If you have one that's worse than that, too, please leave it in the comments. I want to see every maybe you have a cow dad joke, too. That would be fantastic.
There used to be a whole book full of cow jokes once upon a time when I was younger.
Oh, yeah, I know a bunch of them myself. I think our producer has something.
Yeah. Okay. I've got a question for you guys and for the audience too. Okay. And it's I was driving the other day and I asked somebody, right? And I said, does going in reverse ever feel nostalgic?
I don't know. I don't think going in reverse ever makes me. No.
Well, I just thought it would take you back.
Ouch.
That's right.
Yeah, I was.
I was remembering that whole interaction too. He was asking me about that.
All right,
That's
now our
good.
people streaming have two jokes to beat. And, my goodness, one of the Kids Corner team has shown up today. Hello, Jay.
Right.
So,
Speaking of being a dad and what it is to be a dad, and I think now would be a good time for us to go ahead and check out Kids Corner. Are we all set with Kids Corner?
ooh,
Yeah, we should do that. Let's go. Let's head over to Kids Corner.
all right.
Today, computers have taken over most of our thinking, creating, and heavy lifting. But at Kids Corner, we're here to show that nothing beats the real thing.
Well, welcome to another Kids Corner. Here we are. It's me with the kids, and we got a project. And what are we going to make today?
Catapults!
Catapults? Okay. What are we going to make it out of?
Connects!
What, like these?
Yeah!
Connects? Wow.
I put on one rubber band to keep it stable, but I don't want too many to make it go way too far so that it goes faster. So that's why I put a stopper here. So
Okay.
it stops.
So you got power, but you got it under control.
Yes, and then I also stop it here so I can load. Just like that.
Oh, but you draw it back, and it stays in position until it's loaded?
I use 2 rubber bands placed in the same spot to give extra power. Without enough weight, it literally launches up.
It jumps in the air, my goodness, that is power.
I use this stopping mechanism in which the rubber bands are attached.
So it doesn't
that
just
when it,
throw your projectile into the ground.
yep, it throws it to a certain distance and then stops.
How are you going to keep it from jumping out of position?
Well, it just works.
Okay, up with a foot. All right, well done. Good luck in the tournament.
You see these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rubber bands. Those are what gives it power. The power needs to get into the cups. As you know, with great power comes great responsibility. So I gave it some extra structure. It also has a second barrel right here, so it can shoot a second one.
You shoot 2 at a time?
Yeah, I can shoot 2 at a time.
Okay, looks like this is going to be one to beat in the tournament. These are the stakes. 4 feeder fish. This one is pearl. This one is fin. This one is gill. This one is poopy big forehead. And may the best catapult win.
Oh no! What is it? It broke? I'll win.
I guess. Oh. No.
So you're getting a repair in the field. And he is back in the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, he has done it! Elijah has come in 3rd place out of 3 contestants.
Wow, okay, how exciting. Another tournament completed. Looks like we've got winners all around as well. And this is something that can happen at home, too. People at home can make their own catapults, but maybe they don't have Kinects. What else could they use to make their own catapults?
Rubber bands and spoons. Chopsticks and string.
Cable ties and chili wire.
Peanut butter and egg yolks.
Okay, well, I guess that means exercise your imaginations. Find out what you can create and have your own tournament. And whatever you do, make sure next time you also catch Kids
Corner!
Hey, so
That was interesting.
that was interesting.
Like I should duck or something now because I never know when something might come flying my way.
Yeah, really. Now that there are catapults in the house, I'm pretty sure they're still assembled too.
Did the fish survive that onslaught?
They did survive the onslaught, actually. They got a aquarium that's sort of safe.
No fish were harmed in the making of this video.
No, they handled it pretty well. They're only a little tiny thing for a lot, so not too much.
Well, I've noticed that you drugged me over here to a wheel that looks partly familiar and partly transformed. There's all kinds of interesting things around the inner rim here. We didn't used to have that on the wheel before.
Right, when kids get to spin this wheel and we go places and share out the book and draw them in with all the flashy lights, if they land on something, in about half the cases, they're gonna get a prize directly off the board, off the wheels. Pretty cool.
The prize you win is what you see.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All
If
right.
you can't exactly put slime on the wheel, that would probably not work out.
Well, we could, but I don't think it would be that desirable after exposure like that. So,
Probably wouldn't be too desirable after that kind of exposure, yeah.
one thing I also noticed is that the button looks like danger is about to happen here. It didn't used to do that.
Doesn't it make you want to push the button?
The big red button.
Anybody feel like you want to push the button because it's glowing? It's like, I want you. Please push me.
Put your response in the comments there, because I'm going to back off a little bit.
Anybody out there want to push this
now.
button? Thank you. You're protecting us from the warming glow button.
So now there's no way it can be accidentally pushed.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that to happen. Oh no! Oh!
Ooh, that on slime!
Slime! Sweet. So after we would grab slime, which actually is the only thing we don't have handy is slime.
What is the purpose then of this prize wheel that's covered with yummy things to eat and slime? It's
I can get it a try.
it is totally flying now. My goodness.
Yeah, speak to the mic.
Yes.
Oh, cheating! Cheater!
Yeah, you don't get
Inspiration for the name of this show that we do here?
Inspiration? You mean the one we see with the F on it there? And,
Yeah.
Inspiration.
Do you know what that's about?
How did we get inspired?
What do you think that F with a plus is about?
Do you know what that
Failing
means?
forward.
So, like, if you got an F at class, you would be pretty excited, right? No. But what if it was an F plus?
It would be.
It's kind of like
A bit
almost
better.
an insult.
A little bit
It
better.
would still be bad, but I've never gotten an F in my life.
Oh, I know. You are a wonderful, wonderful student.
I always get A's or B's.
Yeah.
Usually just A's.
Usually just A's. Smarty pants. You got smarty overalls on. But failing forward, that's what it's all about. So,
We just had one right there and then. My
Yeah,
goodness.
exactly.
Our technology taught us the meaning of F plus.
You know what I heard about starting a YouTube channel to try to get things visible out there. The biggest piece of advice was just start doing it, even though you're gonna fail. You got to make those mistakes and learn as you go. I'm so blessed to work with you, Eduardo, and some of these technological things and all of the background and stuff. I know you've got some history there and learning how quickly. And plus, my producer is picking up everything and has been picking up everything on how to do this for almost a year now, something like that.
A bit more.
A bit more, yeah.
I did. I did my own kind of live streaming on my, crappy little laptop, but and then actually before I was doing it for the Backwoods Brothers.
Right, yeah.
So I was producing for them too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there was that.
Well, this young member of Kids Corner has brought an artistic message to share.
Well, at first Friday, I'm gonna be selling drawings that I put a bunch of work into.
Very cool.
Ooh. So that's one of the things that's happening along with the wheel. There's going to be live art happening.
That's like a picture of our producer. That was beautifully done picture.
Yes, you're very good
yes.
at portraits.
It's a beautiful, beautiful producer that we have here. Yeah. So that was Failing Forward for sure at its finest. We're back over here, but we just wanted you guys to get a sample of what the wheel looks like when we're spinning that wheel, having kids spin it. They come up and we get to say, "Hey, here, you get this thing for free. Here, you get this for free, and this is what it's about." The reason why we started doing slime is it made a lot of sense because in the first book, well, it's the second book, but the book I published last year. Ruby Bunny in the Big Fall, one of the first things that happens to her is falling into the slime, and so she deals with that for the rest of the time, and it's like a little reminder, hey, when things get sticky, you can be thinking about failing forward, you can be thinking about how to ask for help.
But these books are not just life lessons and positive thinking and just the sort of thing that I'd find in a secular book about, coping with life in a positive way. There's more to these stories than what meets the eye.
Oh, for sure. The first one, especially with Ruby Bunny, has a message that's of knowing that we have fallen, knowing that we've screwed up, and it's not necessarily your fault or not completely your fault, but whatever the situation is that you're in, being able to ask for help. And being able to receive it. I think people are too proud to do that.
Well, I think you also put a message in there that says, when you call out for help, there is one who hears. There is one who is strong and can take care of the mess that you may have gotten yourself into, either by accident or by poor choices.
And yes, and there's a lot of poor choices in the book the bunny makes too. Yeah, just keeps on failing and failing. The other book is The Peanut of Power, and this is a story about how the power of your imagination, the power of how you think, soon the dishes become a dish monster they have to face. But ultimately, the dad tries to help him learn how to face that, and you just have to own up to it and move forward. But that's not the end of the story either. So there's a lot to that too. If you want to check that out, this is the first copies of it. There's only 8 copies of this left, I believe, or 7. I think I sold 3 of these already. Yes.
The first printing is down to the last 7 hardcovers.
Actually, it might be 6. I think I wrote down 4 numbers there because I think we gave 1 free away. So these are going really fast. The thing is this is printed without anything on the back, but other than that, the story is complete, apart from a couple of typos at the very, very last page.
How can people order one of these books, one of the last 6, and possibly even get them autographed, signed by the author?
You can check us out at the First Friday Art Walk on Friday. This Friday, the 2nd. We're going to be there with these books, the ones that are left. Still there in tow, and I will sign it. I'll even put the number it is, because if I become famous, if these books become famous, you'll have a very unique version of it.
And I'm gonna be at the art walk, the First Friday, selling art and drawings and stuff. So come check me out.
That makes 2 artists that are going to be famous. Don't miss it.
I'm gonna be famous. And how much are the books?
Well, when you get them from me, the Peanut of Power books are $20 in person. And the idea is, well, here's the thing. If you want to download the digital version, you can get $5 off on that. And you guys have that advanced notice. So if you want to meet me there and you have it already downloaded, because we've been asking you guys, hey, get it. You might have even gotten it for free already. Just show us. You can get one for free. Or not for free, for $5 off.
Okay. And you order that from Amazon like their other digital download or Kindle ebooks.
Yeah, you can get it on Kindle or on Google Play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the color quality there is really good. Yeah.
All
We're
right.
upgrading color quality, so
yeah. All they do is get the ebook, and all of a sudden they have a special discount price on the printed book.
Yeah, and I don't remember actually, ouch, how much the ebook is. I think it's somewhere between like $2 and $5, but there you go. So $5 for that, and then you're getting $5 off on this. So you have both versions. The idea is I'm looking for as many reviews as I can get, and it's harder to get them when you buy this in person. So that is what's going on with that.
So is the Troutdale First Friday Art Walk going to be the first appearance of Failing Forward and the new book of the year?
Oh, no, actually, that's a good question. We went to last Thursday.
Yeah.
We got to check it out and put up the wheel. The wheel has been upgraded since then, but the people got to see that and the new prizes. There was even new merchandise, new bookmarks. Now there's new books as well. So yeah, they got to check that out.
What did it look like?
Yeah, why don't we play that clip? That was us. We got to film a little setup time.
The day seemed to just race by.
Oh my goodness, did it race by?
It looked like you got the same spot as the last Friday thing that we went to. It looked like you got the same
It feels
spot.
like that, huh? It was a beautiful day, too, that day. The people around us were really patient with my camera being in their way while we were filming, but I just really wanted to get a shot of us setting up and what it takes.
We had people coming by with dogs, people coming by with kids, with grandkids.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But there were some friends missing.
Yeah.
Some friends I wish were there that I hope get to be there for the next one, because it's way more fun and there's a lot more art available for sale.
I will be here on the first Friday.
You're plugging the first Friday more often than I am here.
I'm just really happy. I like drawing and it's fun.
It is an art walk.
I'll also be there.
Okay.
We're gonna have the Kids Corner crew there.
It sounds like everybody's going to be bringing
almost
art.
a whole team. I think our producer's got another engagement he'll be doing, but yeah.
Sis is going to be joining me with art. She's better at art than me, but I'm still really, really good at art.
So you should come and check that out.
There's a lot of future famous people all gathering in one place.
It's going to be under $5 for each. Sometimes we color it, and sometimes we leave it blank because we worked really hard on it, even without coloring. But
yeah.
With coloring, it's harder than
So
everything.
at last Thursday we set up the wheel, and when we did, there were some difficulties we've had before because up until just recently we had a lot of little clips that needed to be done, and there were parts of the wheel that are less protected and need to be packaged differently. There was parts of it that are less clear. There were magnets falling off. We didn't have all the clips right. So we got through all of that, and I think what we have now, everything's going to hold on. It's going to look better. As soon as you get something...
It's a self-contained unit.
Right? You're usually standing there at the wheel operating it. Thank you. Because I usually am having to be able to walk away and sign people's books and
You
stuff.
are there promoting the main thing, which is the books. And since you're kind of down to the last 6 hardcover print versions of
and then I will be ordering some more. At that point, I will have more on hand. I'm expecting to be able to share this in schools at that point as well. Furthermore, I've mentioned before, and even says in the book, that there's going to be a couple more of these books coming out as well. I've learned a lot, and it's just going to get better and better. On top of that, if I can somewhat change the subject, Ruby Bunny is halfway through. It's been halfway through for a while. on the Spanish version of this. So that is going to be released very soon too. I really want to try to get that done before the beginning of the school year.
Okay, the Espanol edition of Ruby Bunny and the Big Fall.
Yes.
However that is in Spanish. Is that going to be available in the same style as the English language?
Mm-hmm.
Softbound, hardcover?
Yes.
Downloadable?
Yes.
Is it still going to go upside down and angle-wise?
I think so. I think so. I'm actually kind of tempted for the digital version of it to just... It'd be difficult to reformat everything, but it'd be nice for the digital version if it maybe just flows straight through.
Okay, and you're not fighting
possible.
the tablet that wants to turn everything the same direction.
It gets confusing with that one, and tablets aren't people don't expect to have to turn their tablet, and then the tablet has to correct and all of that. So
I want to talk to you after about that.
Cool. Yeah.
You'll be able to buy Ruby Bunny and Grippy Boy, but...
Oh yeah, will they both be available?
Yeah.
That first Friday?
Oh yeah, they'll both be available, and there's even a few copies of my first book, The Gift of Herbert Grunch, as well. And hey, if you're thinking about shopping ahead of time for Christmas, that's a nice thing. But there's only a few copies left, so get them while they're
I've noticed something about your books.
available.
There's some recurring things. Quite a few of your books have a slime danger in them.
Mm-hmm.
And quite a few of them have the threat of dirty dishes in them.
Mm-hmm.
Those keep coming back into your stories there. I think we're seeing a little bit into the mind of G.B. Austin through how you express yourself artistically.
I'm kind of like Batman that way.
I'm Batman.
I put the slime on there because it's the thing that I fear. You know, no, there's something like that. Similar themes, but the thing is it's working with kids, wanting to help them to understand things that are gross or things that are like overwhelming, and sometimes dishes can be that overwhelming thing. And in The Gift of Herbert Grunch, dishes was like his bane, and in Grippy Boy, you have a similar theme going on there for sure.
Well,
Different ways of overcoming it, though.
I can tell you what one of the banes of my life is, and that is facing that wheel of woe when we start scoring, more people putting in Amazon reviews,
I'm glad you
more
mentioned
people making contributions to GoFundMe and sharing videos and all the things that the bunnyometers and the peanutometers are keeping score of, especially sales. Book sales are the ones that have sent me to the wheel more often than anything else.
That's for sure.
And I'm pretty sure that the next due date is not far away.
We're gonna have to update all those bunnyometers, especially very soon, because we're in a time that what's going on? We got the ghost of our producer popping in, especially in a time when we're just picking up pace on this. So get ready. Celebrate it.
The wheel spins both ways.
Yes, it does. And it does. Yes, it does spin both ways.
So the way to push us closer to having to face the negative spin of the wheel is by leaving reviews on Amazon.
Right.
When you order and you download your ebook version of Grippy Boy, Guy Kinderman, and the Peanut of Power.
Right.
Okay, that will fill up one of the meters. Also, just sales. Sales is a score that goes up. And people that do the ebook and then come out on First Friday and get the print book, do they get to double their score and push us 2 steps closer to facing the wheel?
That is a good question. It seems like that ought to be, as long as the digital download had a review. I think that's kind of the thing, because that's at the heart of it. Sometimes we can do a deal where people can download it for free, and I'll get 300 people, or actually like literally 136 people downloading it. That doesn't necessarily mean anybody even read the book, let alone left a review. So that's kind of the critical key to that.
Okay.
So we're going to start adding those up.
Reviews, honest reviews.
Yeah. Really say what you think about it. Yeah.
Here, show your dad
What
that
was your
picture you just changed. Because this is one of the horrors.
Can we see that?
That happens in the story of Grippy Boy and the Peanut of Power.
Right.
Where he faces the nemesis, the thing that threatens to put a stop to his imagination.
Yes. Yeah, you can... Okay, there we go. Now we can see it.
All right.
Yeah. So, that was Failing Forward,
Mm-hmm.
our live stream. Thank you so much for joining us. And we're going to see you at the Art Walk. Make sure that you leave a comment. And by the way, if there's any places you'd like to see us pop up our tent and check things out, any places where you think there'll be a lot of kids that are going to be interested in this, please leave it in the comments.
Yes. We've gotten some excellent ideas from people who've just put up a comment and steered us right.
Oh, yeah. We could set up the tent somewhere, at a park or wherever, but got to go where the people are going to be, so, and where they're interested. So, yeah, so check us out, and we will see you on Friday at First Friday Art Walk, and we'll see you a month from now at the next Kids Corner, at the next Failing Forward live stream, right?
Bye.
Yes.
A month from now?
About a month from now, yeah. In the summer, it's going to be at least, like that.
All right. Well, until then, I'm Eduardo Guthrie.
I'm GB Austin.
I'm JJ.
And I'm the producer.
And he's the producer, and there's the jackalope.
And we've had a great time with you today.
Yes. Yes.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye. God bless.